Hey.
What can I do?
Piper.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
Your thoughts?
Would have been nice to see all this in its prime.
Your thoughts?
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but the Commonwealth never lacks for excitement.
It's time we called it quits.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with those monsters. You're lucky we don't shoot you on sight.
Who told you that?
I'm not about to divulge anything sensitive to you. Get the hell out of here, and don't come back.
Desdemona.
Just leave.
What just happened?
Now. From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It was tough. Yeah.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them, before they can destroy us.
Destroy them? What exactly do you mean?
I mean we eliminate all Brotherhood forces in the Commonwealth. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
You have something in mind if that happens.
I'd like to prevent it from happening in the first place. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
So we're just going to attack them?
There's a plan that's a little more involved than that. Dr. Watson should be in the lab. He will explain the details to you. Time is of the essence.
Your presence here is a great gift, not just to Father, but to all of us.
Operating at full capacity.
Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
Dr. Watson.
Did you need something?
Sean says it's time.
Oh, well, I guess it's been coming. I suppose we should get moving. Let's go, Rosalind. Sean says it's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
I know, but we need to move quickly on this. Dr. Orman has done most of the hands-on work, so I'll let her explain the basics to you.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
And these would be...
Oh, you'll like this. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
Not a clue.
Okay, I'll let Dr. Watson fill you in.
Right? Sure. Liberty Prime was a pre-war experiment by the military. The Brotherhood found it when they moved to the Capital Wasteland. They never could get it up and running, until they got help from Dr. Lee.
What did she do?
Designed the power system for it. Small, but powerful enough to get the thing moving, and shooting, and apparently throwing bombs. Now, Dr. Lee had access to everything on Liberty Prime. I mean everything. While we don't have it all written down, we've got enough. We know what it can do, and we know how to take advantage of that.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
Have we got a plan B?
Seriously? No, this is it. Don't worry, it's going to work. If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
What have I got for backup?
With our reactor online, once the field is down, we can throw everything we've got at them. And believe me, we will. If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
All right, good luck. I'll send word that you're on your way up.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online.
day today. Perfect for traveling.
I wonder if there are any meteorologists about. Do you need something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
Hey,
What, can I help you?
that's all for now.
As you say.
Hey,
Do you need something from me?
heads up.
May I be of assistance? May I be of assistance?
Just wanted to check in. See how you feel things are going between us.
I find these traveling arrangements quite acceptable.
It's about time for you to go.
I look forward to resuming our journeys.
Fistwood. Sweet leader. Strong glad to be rid of him.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
What's the angle here?
I should have done more. I hope those...
the heck was that Institute guy talking about? Above world.
You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
Sure. Let's take...
Odds and ends.
Need some custom
Just buy
hardware?
and sell whatever
We
you
got a
need
free
and get
workbench
lost.
for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes, barrels.
Throw it down the home team. Buy a spotter.
Shop in safety. No sense allowed at the surplus.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Buy a spotter.
Every piece in here is worth what I charge for it.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Odds and ends.
Diamond City Surplus. Everything you need.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from coming. We can talk about guns, or maybe you want to consider some.
Let's see what you got.
Feel free to test the grip.
Hey.
I ain't your friend, Scava.
The hub of trade for all diamonds. City right here.
Nice work bringing that rogue sensor.
Time before I find you. They can't hide from us. Area's secured now. Don't make me come find you.